It doesn't take long for Joey, as she goes by on stage, to tell me what week it is.
It's UN week.
Something you look forward to?
I do.
The reason? It's kind of obvious, isn't it? Members of delegations from across the globe looking to unwind after a day at the UN. For some, the best way to do just that is to stroll past the velvet rope, get a drink, pull up a chair under the chandelier, and take in the view. And it is then that Joey focuses a bit more on her game.
I might want to, mind my P's and Q's a little bit more.
Joe Goncalves is manager at Cheetahs in Times Square. He's been in the industry for 17 years. As the General Assembly members descended upon New York, he describes the last 72 hours as...
We had one of our best weekends over this past weekend. And we had a lot of foreign people come into the club.
So how does it work? How does a politician or diplomat make small talk with a dancer? Well, for one thing, they don't talk about the nation's unemployment stats or its GDP. Instead,
generally security will call us over and ask us to speak to the person. The person doesn't necessarily always approach you.
Is that weird?
No.
Joey is not thrown off by the power trip that some politicos may give off. She is intimately aware on how to read people.
I have a master's degree in psychology.
And as to whether or not dancing for a head of state with security around them can be intimidating...
I have security around me all night, so no.
Not intimidating.
It's not intimidating.
And what might be expected to be the biggest obstacle, the language barrier, well, it's not much of an issue.
For the most part, they're not walking around with translators, and we are limited with the amount of languages we speak here. But if we get someone that we can't communicate with, we do the best we can. Luckily, girls dancing is a universal language. We can pretty much figure out who they want and what they need without too many words.